Oh, I got people in here. Undertaker was good. Jimmy. Yeah, it's good to see you. I was in here already. Y'all came in for a minute. Just kind of talk about a couple things. You know, like later on today, tonight. I don't know if Sam's gonna be available because he got something going, so I'm probably just gonna be me again, and then Daniel, what's happening? Then I'm gonna drop the link again. Sure, anybody want to come up? I don't know why nobody don't want to come up all of a sudden. Everybody wants to come up before. I think people just got. I think people just scared. They just like, oh, we get attacked over there because we don't have a mouth of our own to stand. So we go in everybody else's chat and go cry about it. I don't understand it. I'm shy. Scared. Like I don't want to do it every time, I begin to tell you that, and then I don't want to say nothing. I'm just gonna, like, what the fuck? But yeah, we gonna get cracking later on. Shit, last night when I went vertical, shoot, that was kind of cool. I actually didn't want to hit it. I was damn near about to go live right again. I was like, nah, I'm gonna chill out. I'm gonna wait until the day. I put 2 in. Fuck it. So. But we're gonna be open and talking about everything. It just ain't gonna be just on drama. You know what I'm saying? Cause right now the drama would damn near just be like a filler at this point. Because they have no leg to stand on, especially Dean. The fact that people are even over there giving that dude the time of day really shows what type of people they are. Also, you guys talk about Dub and what Dub says and what I said and this, that, and the third, but you guys are literally over there with a guy that does blackface, that has disrespected elders. Literally called a elder black man a chimpanzee. What the fuck? And you guys are cool with that? But you guys are gonna try to tell me about racial factors. Hey, you know what's funny about it? You know what's really funny about it? The fact that you guys saying it are white makes it even hilarious, because how are you gonna tell me, a black man, about racial factors? Yeah, that point. Yeah, it really is. You guys have not one time put anything, no apology, no anything. My bad, J Millie, you know what I'm saying? Woo, 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 woo. Now, I know Fetters tried to reach out, he had DM'd me, but like, shouldn't you have did that when this first got started? Shouldn't you have did that when you brought my name up when you was going at Diddy? No, you're gonna wait until I open up my mouth. Now you want to come behind the scenes and try to holler at me. But then everybody else want to run their mouth and they want to, you know. I'm like, but then, and this is the funny part. How are you guys gonna sit here and say you guys don't want to do this anymore? You guys want to give it up and yada yada yada. You want to move on and all this, but you guys haven't even apologized for your part in what you've done. You think you could just say shit and move on and everybody's just no. That's not how life works. You can't just do shit to people and then just think that, oh, well, we're just going to move. No, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. Aaron want to come out here and pull out this whole soliloquy about what he went through and everything and want people to believe him and all this shit. But yet he don't want to give that same to other people that he just throws shit out there and just like, oh, whatever. Like, what? And then, oh, J Millie, where you go? Whoa. Nah. I call it deflection. I call it deflection. You know. And then this is the and look, you guys want to hear something? You guys want to hear something? Now look, when all this shit's been going on, right? I haven't said anything about Yah, and I haven't said anything about Miss King. Now, I assume that Miss King reacts, that's her, she added the reacts to her channel. Now, my thing is this. If I've never said anything to you, why would you say anything about me? I literally don't mention you at all. If I brought up Yah's name, it's based off of what happened when he went out to Dylan in October. But I have not said nothing disparaging. As a matter of fact, me and him, just about a couple months ago, months ago now, was on the same live. We kept it cordial. It was. So I'm like, why is my name even being like, why? You know? You don't like the fact that I kick it with Dub and I'm over in Dub's chat and we all good, having a good time and chopping it up? Well, I could be mad that you're over there with somebody that likes to throw false charges on people. That does blackface and all that shit. Tell them they can talk about me. I don't give a fuck. Right. We know you don't give a fuck. We know that. And that's the and that's the proper attitude to have. And for the most part, I have that same attitude. It's just the whole threats and false charges. Like, now the threats, look, I'm very serious about, you know what I'm saying? I take threats, funny or not, I take all threats serious. But the false charges thing, that's, yeah. We was just having a disagreement. J Militant was charged with, well, wait, hold up. So you're saying, okay, I don't care. J Militant was charged with something. Okay. I went to trial. I won. My shit dropped. You charged. Went to court. Probation. Alcohol rehab. Conditions by the court. Yeah. Mm-hmm. No. I had to pay a fine for the fucking restitution of fucking for the disturbing the peace. That fucking fine. Now, what I got put on probation at that time for had nothing to do with, well, it had something to do with it, but it had nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? It's called going to handle your business, standing on yours. Mm-hmm. That safe place. You know what? I don't, how many do y'all remember that old kid show, Romper Room? Romper Room. I see Stephanie, I see Jimmy, I see Ron, I see Jesse, I see Christina, I see. That's what you guys remind me of, the Romper Room. With no ties to the actual Romper Room gang, you know. Shout out to the Crest, Northside Vallejo, Triple C, you know. Hey, they ain't Crips, but they represent that C, so shit, I give two fucks. You know what I'm saying? Now, if they did add on that gang shit, on that type of gang shit, yeah, they could have did a lot with that shit. But you know, but they yeah, I just, that's why I laugh at y'all, because y'all sit up here and say all this about me. T-Train want to sit there and talk with. Well, till I see otherwise, T-Train is a tranny. A tranny that loves trains. T-Train. Matter of fact, I seen old Dominic on that post. The person that's supposed to be dropping the paperwork, but now all of a sudden he was talking about, well, if you want the paperwork, you know, you can get at me on IG. Uh-huh. Dominic in there, blah, 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 blah. I was like, oh, that's the sound. That's the sound. Every time you open up, you're about to talk. I said, so I paraphrased that. Cause I was always, every time Dominic talk, blah 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 blah. And the worst thing I've ever done on YouTube, this is the funny shit. The worst thing I've ever done on YouTube was say some shit. No false shit, nothing like that. But I've gotten very disrespectful. No doxing the kids, none of the fucking extras. We can't get J Militant on that. We can't get him on this. We can't. So what can we get? Oh, we're gonna go to his views because he talks about wrestling. Oh. Oh, when that don't bother him, oh, now we gotta go on the subs. Ooh. Even though my subs are gone up. Hey, shout out to all the new subs. Yo, by the way, I want to give this channel out. Yo, shout out to The Undertaker. He was live last night. Good live last night. I met somebody in his chat last night. The Mo Show. Yo. I went on his channel last night and watched a couple of her videos. You know, but yo, the live she had this morning, yo, hey, there's a lot of things that impress me. There's a lot of things that I like. There's a lot of things that I respect. And I don't know the whole situation because I'm new there. But how she was putting it down, yo, I am not mad at that. Salute to you. The Mo Show. Make sure y'all go sub up. You know, because she do not play. And one thing I love to see is when women stand on they square, all 10, and let a motherfucker have it. Shout out to Chaos. You know, the homegirl. That's somebody else that do not play. You know. You know, a lot of guys they don't like that strong-minded, strong-willed woman. They want a woman to stay submissive at all times. No, you're gonna do what I say. I'm the man. You're gonna do what I say. What I say goes. Fuck what you're talking about. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Can you spit on the camera? What the hell? Spit on the camera? What the kind of freaky shit you? Yo, you want some other shit right now? Asking that. You trolls have asked some crazy shit before that one right there. Sav, what's happening? Carlos, what's good? Salute, y'all. They freaking the chat. Yo, I'm saying no. Whoa, like you want me to spit on the camera? Yo, I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to do that. What the? Whoa. Nah. Can't do that. I want to make sure your glasses. What? I want to make sure my glasses are foggy. Alrighty then. Well, so like I was saying, you know. Oh yeah, by the way, shoot, I want to shout out Lady Sev too. That's another one who do not play. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't know why guys, well, that could say a lot about who they are and less about the woman. You know what I'm saying? Because why wouldn't you want a strong-willed woman? You know what I'm saying? Because when times get hard, who's think about this? When times get hard, who's the one to pick up the pieces most of the time? You see, society tell you, man's the one. Woo. And for the most part, for a long time, yes, that was the case. We haven't been in them times in a long time. But even yet and still, even during those times, it was the woman that had to do the brunt of the work. So why would you not want a strong-willed woman? You know what I'm saying? Like, especially coming from where, you know what I'm saying, how I came up, shit, you better want a strong-willed woman, because if you in a situation where, you know what I'm saying, you got to get down, man, you don't want no woman that's going to sit there and curl up and, nah, you know, especially if there's other women involved, you know. Then, you know what I'm saying, like, you get the women, I'll get the dudes. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. You know. Because most of the women I've been with have been strong-willed women. You know, they, I've been with like maybe a handful of. I'm a good girl. I'm a good girl. I don't do that. Fighting is, huh? So I know if we're ever in a situation and you know how I'm living, I know I can't trust you to do shit. I'm fucked. Man. Irony, what's going on? Man, that's facts. That's facts. Muhammad, hey, how's it going? How you doing today? I'm doing good over here. I'm doing better than I was a few days ago. You know, day by day. You gotta take it day by day, right? But yeah, Carlos, yeah, give me, man, that's what I want. That's what I want. I don't, you know, I don't like that. Like, of course, you know, I want you to be as feminine as fucking possible. Be your ultimate feminine self. But also have that side where when things, you know what I'm saying? Because life happens. Life happens. You know, so you want somebody when life happens that's going to be there, you know, when shit, you know, might go left. I remember shit. This was when I was 17, and I told this story before. But the girl I was dating, we had went to this carnival, and I had ended up. I was by myself because they had went somewhere else, and I ended up running into the girl that I was talking to when me and my girl at the time had split up. But when we had got back together, I told her that, you know what I'm saying, we can't talk no more. Well, I guess that hurt her feelings a little bit more than I expected. Because then, all of a sudden, my girl coming back around with her sister and cousins and shit, and next thing I know, it was going down. And my girl was handling her business. I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? But they outnumbered us. And all the while, come to find out, that was fucking kin smoke. Let the feud begin. Hey, you know what? You gotta absolve everything possible. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of negativity. There's a lot of things that will make you want to be negative, but you hold on to those things that, you know, keep you positive. You know, and always search for something else that will, you know, keep that positivity around you. You know. Like they said, if something happens to you, you need to have someone that can. Yeah. And that's the way it's been. That's the way it's been since day fucking one. Whether you go into the biblical way of it, or you go into just a historical way of it. You know, the woman has always been the backbone to the man. Always. Think about this. All the presidents, right? Think about the presidents. It's always the first lady that gets more prestige than the president himself. You know, she's the one putting in that work. I mean, think about it. Nancy Reagan. Now, everybody talk about Ronald Reagan and the war on drugs and all this. Nah, that was Nancy Reagan who did that shit. You know what I'm saying? All her husband had to do was just sign off on it. But she's the one that put that whole policy together. When we talk about George Bush, Barbara Bush, Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, then, you know what I'm saying, son Bush. I forgot what his wife's first name is, but her too. But hey, Obama. Look, people love Michelle more than they love Barack. Even when Trump was in office, it don't make a difference what side of the aisle you was on. Everybody was talking about his wife, Melania, or whatever her name is. And we look at now, Joe Biden, his wife, who's a freaking doctor. As a matter of fact, that's like his second wife. Yo, crazy, salute. Oh yeah, for real. Yeah, chaos be she be grinding. She be like, fuck all that shit. Hang on to all positive shit's not HIV. That's some real shit. You don't want that positive. Mm-hmm. Uh, who's that? Which one? Which woman are you talking about? I forgot what her real name is. I mean, her real name. Her first name is. Oh, Jill. Jill. It's Jill. Jill Biden. And Israel too. Yeah. A strong woman. Strong woman will. Strong will. Oh yeah. Yeah. You know. They yeah, I couldn't have no that. Yeah, them girl, nah. You gotta be able. You gotta have that something in you. You know. And they're not good in bed either, because they like to just lay there. They don't like to. You know what I'm saying? They don't like to do nothing. Yeah, I was like, man, fuck all that. Excuse me. Can't be having that. I don't. Man, these mosquitoes been tearing my ass up, boy. Jill went up the hill to get a pill. Man. And that's facts. To tell you the truth, I wish I was alone, living in the woods. Crazy. You know, sometimes in life, when somebody says something, it's like, that's exactly how the fuck I feel. Man, hey, put me alone. I don't want to deal with society. This is how I'm feeling. I don't want to deal with society. Society is bullshit. You gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta do this, and then you gotta go back and do this and that and this and that when you already did this and that. But then you gotta do more this and that. And then some more bullshit that comes behind that. And it's just like, nah, you guys have it. I'll live off the fucking grid. I will live off the fucking grid. I know how to hunt. I know how to fish. You know, I know how to eat. You know what I'm saying? I know how to survive. You know. You know. I keep me a little radio around. And that would be like my only thing of what I would know was going on. It's just that one little radio. And I keep me one of the little free phones just to stay in contact with my daughter. Speaking of all that, did you ever watch all of that? Yes and no. Yes and no. Because by the time that show came on, um, I was spending more time outside than I was inside. So there was a lot of times I didn't see it. You know, but that's how I would do it. I would only want to talk to my daughter. I wouldn't want to talk to nobody else. You know. Because society sucks. You know. It's kind of one of those things. I'm happy to be alive, but I wish I was in another place that's away from all of this. You know what I'm saying? All of this. Because like I said before, nothing's getting better. Damn, that dude's still crying. Oh, he is? Yeah, I don't know about KCBD, man. Purge is coming. Yeah. I mean, this shit, man, it's about to be a purge, and then Hunger Games is coming after that. People not realizing, man. This shit's about to be so fucked up. Yo, RV. Salute. This shit about to be so fucked up that by the time people realize, it's gonna be too late. You know, the biggest propaganda they ever told was the American dream. The American dream. And it always comes to what we can make this place. Well, damn, you guys have had over 200 years to do that shit. You know? Propaganda is a funny tool. Because they will say anything, and they always make sure that it sounds good. You got to make sure that it sounds good, because otherwise they're not going to believe it. And then they'll even, make sure that some people have what they say, just so it looks like, oh, well, they got it, so, we can get it too. No, that's not how it works. That's how they keep this bullshit in office. That's how they do that. Because if we just show a little bit, we just need to get enough to where we can stay in office. Stay in office and continue on with the bullshit. And this is the other thing, and I thought about it, and you know it's a reoccurring thought during election years. All these people that go vote, right? And they talk about the policies that sound good and can help out and all this. I wonder how many of these voters actually know that even though Congress runs things, but it's the special interest groups that owns everything. Let me say that again. Congress runs things, but it's the special interest groups that owns everything. Which means they got to keep bleeding pockets in order for them to stay in power, for one, for them to still be able to keep their seats. Because what the special interest groups will do, they will pour money into their campaigns to ensure that they stay in office. I wonder how many of these voters know that and still go out there and vote blindly. Carlos, you was right. There is no American dream. All these people coming across this border illegally or just want to come into this country, period. They all say, oh, the American dream, opportunity for my family and everything. Opportunity for your family. So opportunity for your family means putting 20 people in one apartment and all the men go to work while all the women stay at home with the kids. That's the American dream? Get the fuck out of here. Oh, well, I go and own my house. You know, for those that end up going and buying a house and owning their house. You know, I spoke about this, you know, a few years ago. And, you know, I've seen other people speak about this too. You may own your house, but you don't own the land. The people that own that land, if they don't want your house there no more, you can keep the house, but you're going to have to go get one of them things and get that shit lifted and move it to a different location. Taxes, people, pay attention to the taxes. Yeah, be excited for owning your own home, but just know that you don't own that land. And to me, that's more important than owning a home. Give me the land. I'll build my own fucking house. I'll get my own house built. Fuck that. Give me the fucking land. You know. But that's why it's important for them to put the right education and start teaching these kids the right way. It's just not the way that they believe to be more helpful. Yeah. Well, shit, Israel, shit. That's a whole nother part of it. That's a whole nother chunk of the problems that we have reoccurring in this country. When people say, "Oh, I love this country," no, you don't. No, you don't. Well, why I don't love my country? Because I did just because you wave an American flag and you barbecue on July 4th and all this shit. You celebrate Memorial Day and all that. Veterans Day. You think that makes you caring about your country? Okay, well, you love your country so much, right? When was the last time you talked about the homeless problem? When's the last time you talked about the violence that goes on without it being a racial factor? When's the last time you talked about all these new diseases that they keep floating into this country that just keep popping up out of nowhere? See, you only care about this country when it feeds your needs. You only care about this country when you're able to benefit off of whatever policies come about. You can give two fucks. You can give two fucks about anybody else. Oh, this American. Oh, I love that neighbor. When's the last time you said hi to your neighbor? Yeah. So when I be seeing people, I love them, okay, and then I see how they move, I'll be like, come on now, stop it. Stop it. And people have accused me of before of not loving this country. You're right. Why would I love a country that causes so much harm to people? Why? And then it's that, well, black people have come a long way. Oh, okay. So we're going to go with the black people thing now. This country is full of shit and they know it. See, I just talk about the realities of this country. I care about things in this country, but no, I do not love this country. This country ain't gave me no reason to love it. You keep taking money that should be going into the country and giving it to Israel, giving it to England, giving it to China and Japan, all these other motherfucking countries, Ukraine. You don't want to put a tenth of that back into the country. I'm like, wait, hold on. I could have sworn that they done passed an infrastructure bill. What the fuck is taking so long? I see shit being built, but I don't be seeing shit getting fixed. Like, what the fuck? Man, it's hot as fuck out here, man. It's gonna be hot than a motherfucker today. I've been told you I wanted the old days where I can claim land. Oh yeah. I definitely would love to go back to that shit. But yeah. Now watch. It's gonna be, oh, J Millie doesn't love this country. He's un-American. He's not a real American. He was trashing America. Well, if telling the truth about America is trashing it, well shit, so be it. I'm not a kiss ass. Oh, America, yeah. God bless America. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Stand beside her and guide her. You know what I'm saying? Oh, say, can you see? No, I can't. By the dawn's early light. It's still dark. Was so proudly we held. Nah. But I do care about this country. That's why I speak. I speak out on the realities. And not just hide behind some propaganda. Because of America, oh well, you know, it doesn't matter, you know, we're just, you know, it's America. Because I ain't gonna lie. There was times when I used to go to school and they'd have us stand up and do the Pledge of Allegiance. It was this one day we did the Pledge of Allegiance. And right after that, we went into talking about slavery. And on that day, I said to myself, I don't want to say the Pledge of Allegiance no more. What the fuck am I saying Pledge of Allegiance for?
I know y'all remember that little video that used to be on MySpace when the little black boy went up in the little Asian store.
Because I'm like, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And then we go right into slavery. I'm like, where is the fucking justice? And then me being a youngin' and watching the news and then listening to, you know, my grandparents and my uncles and aunties and all them, I'm like, where is the fucking justice? One nation under God. One nation under... Nah, it ain't one nation. It's a bunch of different nations. God damn it. You know, I'm... But, you know, at them times, you know, you a kid, you can't speak your mind because otherwise you probably get popped upside the head for speaking your mind. It's just... Yep. Yep. Yeah, he sure did. MySpace. You know, I can't get along with the get along. you know. And as a kid, yeah, I did, because that's, you know, I didn't know no better. And whatever I thought may have been wrong or just didn't look right to me, you know, back in them times, shit, you couldn't say shit. Speak when spoken to. And when an adult is talking, you don't say nothing. Whatever the adult says, aka the authority figure, is the truth. Kids can't be right never. Kids can never, you know what I'm saying? Back then, kids can never be right. I'm not here. You know. Oh, well, America had this and that and this and... Don't tell me about all the good things America has done and gotten accomplished for us when there's so much more shit that is negative, that is wrong, that is disgusting. I'm like, okay, y'all know who Matt Gaetz is, right? Now, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't this motherfucker hanging around with teenagers and shit? Didn't somebody expose him for being with like a 16-year-old or some shit? But yet this fool still has a seat in Congress though. Like, we're not even going to look into that. We're just going to kind of like, okay, well, niggas, nah, Matt, you good. Like, whoa. But this is the America that y'all, you know, but then turn around, it's just some regular Joe that's doing it. Oh, you want to say, oh no, we can't be having this. Like, you fucking hypocrite. The land of the free and the home of the brave. Shit, free of what? Free of fucking what? And the brave? Yeah, maybe like some time ago, but they is. But this is why for so long the shit's been pushed on the under and nobody really blinked an eye. You know. And this goes all the way to back when we were all in high school. You know, I know we all seen it. It was the 20-year-old coming to pick up his 16-year-old girlfriend and shit. Nobody said a damn thing. Nobody blinked an eye. That was just what it was. Even though we would look at it and be like, why the fuck is this old ass motherfucker at the high school? We thought it was strange, but once again, we didn't blink an eye. And we think that we could take shit. Man, see, this is why, you know, people, well, we're America and we have, look, to save all that military shit. Okay, I don't want to hear that shit. I don't. Because for one, we keep giving shit away. We give weapons away, we give money away, we give it all away. And when time comes and we ain't able to get that, now we got to go somewhere else to go get it. Now that even... So now that's coming out of our money. Now here we go, right back into a recession. It's fucking bullshit. Oh shit. Hey y'all, I just seen what time it was. Hey, I gotta get up off of here. But I will be back later on, a few hours. So until then, y'all enjoy y'all Saturdays. Be safe out there. It's hot. Shit, I'm assuming it's hot everywhere. So make sure y'all be cool. Stay hydrated. And shoot, let's have some fun later on tonight. So with that said, we're going to keep it cracking. We're going to stay militant. And we up out this bitch. Peace.